The National Assembly held its supplementary session under the chairmanship of Parliament Speaker Marzouq Al-Ghanim. During the session, MPs discussed and approved laws regarding diversifying the sources of the country's national income, the environment, as well as establishing an administrative court. Sarah Faris Group was at the Parliament building with the details.
During the National Assembly's supplementary session, MPs approved a number of recommendations regarding the issue of diversifying sources of the national economy and referred them to the government. Out of 11 recommendations approved, the first mandates the government to prepare a study within 6 months to include all the economic analyses, suggestions and solutions that would ensure the success of the plan and its implementation, while the second recommendation stipulates the formation of an executive body that would implement the government's vision. The third recommendation called for maximizing the economic and social return from the agricultural fisheries sector, while the fourth recommendation aimed at strengthening the role of the private sector in the development of the fisheries sector by creating investment opportunities, facilitating obtaining fishing licenses, as well as creating fishing ports and new markets. The fifth recommendation stipulated the necessity of raising the contribution of the agricultural sector and fisheries in the country's GDP, as well as raising the contribution of the agricultural sector and farming in non-oil exports, while providing job opportunities for citizens in these fields, raising the standard of living and protecting natural resources to ensure the sustainability of future generations. Finance Minister Anas Al-Saleh stressed that the government cannot function without the support of the Parliament, adding that they have a shared responsibility in maintaining the sustainability of the country's welfare and the interests of its citizens.
The second thing was regarding the amendment of the environmental law, and we have done a good job in this regard. We have achieved the 181 law for all the aspects in the environment, and hopefully this will help the authority of environment to legislate and to follow all the things related to the Kuwaiti environment.
As stated in the report by the Parliamentary Public Utilities Commission, Article 3 of the law aims to protect the environment and its resources and maintain the natural balance in the entire territory of the state of Kuwait. The law is designed to strengthen the fight against pollution and environmental degradation in its various forms, and to avoid any immediate or long-term damage resulting from activities related to economic, agricultural, industrial, touristic or infrastructural developments, and improve the quality of life. The article also aims to encourage the development of natural resources, sustainable development, and conserving biodiversity, as well as protecting the society and living organisms from all harmful activities and actions.
The thing was regarding the legislation of the objections against the administrative law that now, and it is on the first negotiation. So it was deals with the people who want to reject the let's say decision of the either the government or any administrative part of it, and now he has the right to make his arguments through the court for these aspects. So these are the main three things that we dealt today with them, and hopefully it will help the Kuwaiti government and also the MPs to, inshallah, for the further achievements and better performance.
Finally, the National Assembly also discussed a request submitted by a number of members regarding the removal of some heritage and historical sites from Kuwait's Old Market area. During the National Assembly's supplementary session this week, members of Parliament discussed several issues, including continuing discussions on alternative sources of national income as well as the housing laws, in addition to issues pertaining to the environmental law, preserving heritage sites in the country, and the administrative court. From the National Assembly building, this is Sarah Glubb reporting for English News.